What's up YouTube? In this video I want to take a look at the evolution of ongoing decks as we progress throughout the card pools. First of all, we'll start with a pool 1 deck that might already seem familiar with you. I've already covered this in one of my starter deck videos. This is one of the strongest pool 1 decks you can play. For a full guide as well as a gameplay example, I linked the previous video up here. But I'll still give a quick overview of what this deck is trying to do. The power play basically is Spectrum. This is going to be the big payoff for running all of these ongoing cards in your deck. And there's quite a bit of synergy. For example, Spectrum doubles the buff on Iron Man, because of course he doubles all the power at his location. At the same time, the buff basically indirectly gets doubled for all of the other cards that are at that location. Another interesting card here is Namor. He allows us to contest one location with just a single card very effectively. He already represents 10 power, Mr. Fantastic can buff his location to 12 power, Claw can give an additional 6 and Spectrum another additional 2, so we can go up to like 20 power with just one card consistently. So we usually want to flood the middle location, that means fill it up completely with Mr. Fantastic and other cards. And we also play for one of the side locations, while Namor solely contests the third one. Pretty solid and consistent deck overall. I used this for climbing early on quite a lot. But without further ado, let's move on to our Pool 2 deck. Not too much has changed, but we do have a couple of nice additions. So first of all, we can play a deck fully loaded with ongoing cards only besides Spectrum. That is due to the addition of Ebony Maw, a solid 1-drop that does handicap one of our locations, but keep in mind that at the same time this location can still be buffed by Mr. Fantastic, by Claw, as well as the Spectrum buff, which is global as well. Besides that, the new addition is Cosmo. That gives us a lot of outplay potential, especially if you run into a lot of Odin, White Tiger on reveal decks. This card can win a game on its own quite often. And the playstyle is kind of similar to the previous one. We try to fill up one location first, maybe top it off with Ebony Maw so it's locked. Then we play Namor into a third location, and the second location we try to contest with whatever mana and cards we have left. And if you want to see this deck in action, here's a gameplay example from my Twitch stream over at twitch.tv/FreshLobsterCCG. Okay. Oh, wait. We can completely fill up Sinister London. Everything gets moved anyway. I'm probably not playing Ebony Maw this game. Oh, damn, Colossus can't get moved. I suck. We'll still have enough space. Captain over Mr. Fantastic.
Avengers! Assemble.
So how do we want to do this? Gonna be Mr. Fantastic here. They both get moved, and Iron Man, Spectrum, right? Okay. Well, at least Colossus can get moved now. This looks snappable. Wait, which card's not silenced? This one. Spectrum only buffs Iron Man, and this Mr. Fantastic.
I am Iron Man. I am Iron Man.
How good is Cosmo? Doesn't work on middle though. I think Spectrum is the best play. Yep, GG. A Cosmo left would have been interesting because it was quite interesting our opponent is trying to Carnage. It was quite obvious, yeah, they tried to destroy Nova. Victory. But Spectrum is just a lot of like raw power here. Sinister London is really, really good for this deck. And to top it off, here is the final version of the ongoing deck. Still looks somewhat familiar, not a lot has changed, but the most important addition here is Wong, doubling the on-reveal abilities of cards at whatever we play at the same location as him. Now this might seem counterintuitive at first because we almost exclusively play ongoing cards, but it is worth it for the one on-reveal card that we do have in our deck, which is Spectrum. And another card that I would very much like to play in this, but I don't have in my collection yet, is Mystique. The idea here is to play Wong on turn 4, play Mystique on turn 5 to copy his ability, and then play Spectrum as a huge finisher on turn 6. And until then, we basically play a bunch of cheap stuff so we have as many recipients as possible for that huge Spectrum buff. The new additions to this deck are Goose as a pretty cool control tool, and also Mojo, which gives us a bunch of outplay potential at a clustered location. And one card that I am also still missing that I would love to include is Quinjet. Not for the card's effect itself, but just for being another cheap potential recipient of a Spectrum buff. So ideally I would cut Iron Man and cut Mojo, add Mystique and add Quinjet, but I gotta work with what I have. Here's a gameplay example of the one going deck. Mystique ability goes on stack, ongoing doubles. Goes on stack again, so she would replace the first stolen effect. That makes sense. Brass Monkey. What enemy emails? Just slam it right side. Mojo left is gonna be really strong. Rip. That's the risk of Ebony Maw. I can go Colossus. Well, I can go Armor middle actually. Colossus as well. Huh. It's a Cerebro deck, isn't it? I think I just go Colossus mid to not give my opponent the opportunity to play anything middle. And then I go Iron Man Spectrum left. Should be good enough. They're gonna go Onslaught or Mystique. What else can they go? Brood middle? Does Brood middle win? They beat me by 1 power in that case. Wait. Isn't it armor cosmo middle? This has to be the play. Mystique, Brood. Oh, get outplayed, baby. That was slick.
Victory.
Say what? All right, thank you. See. If we find Spectrum, we can get the crazy combo going. So Lizard right side is need. Like this. Please, Spectrum, where are you? I'm gonna draw through pretty much my whole deck except for one card. Sure.
I am Iron Man. All systems go.
No, we didn't find Spectrum. I guess that works. The last card in our deck was Spectrum.